Good afternoon, one and all. I'm Anthony Hudson. It's great to have you with us at Coopers Stadium. We're looking forward to a pre-season match today between the Giants and North Melbourne. Pre-season matches are great opportunities to try out new tactics and set plays, but they're also vital for building momentum into the season proper. Here come the teams. Daniel Harford joins me. Who's your pick today, Harf?
G'day, Hutto. I like the Roos. Oh, I know not many agree with me, but if they can be close or in front at three-quarter time, I believe they can run over them in the last quarter.
Thanks for those thoughts, Harf. Plenty of noise and excitement as we await the coin toss. No one will jump to conclusions whatever happens today, but both sides have said they're treating this as a full dress rehearsal. All is in readiness. And the umpire will get us underway. Briggs wins the first hit out. Green, Callahan. Buckley runs onto it. He's caught. No one able to clear the footy, so we'll have another ball up. Sherry, the winner there. Davies-Uniacke, the midfield battle so important. Daniel has it now on centre wing. Drives it inside the forward 50. Simpkin, a bit of a panicked handball. Sheasel, O'Sullivan. He's got the skill, he's got the composure, he's got the result.
That was textbook goal kicking. A great way to open his account.
The Roos off to a good start. Briggs smashes it out of there. Green, Wardlaw, gathers. Parker, Sherry, gets his kick despite the heat. He's gone. Oliver saw that coming. Gothard with a chance to run. What's he got on offer? Takes the short option. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Gothard, Buckley. They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. Taylor says thank you very much. Normally delivers. Himmelberg. Picking their way through. The kick was misdirected. Can he hit a target? Briggs clears the area. Iden under pressure. Spargo runs onto it. Some indirect ball movement here. Simpkin. That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. Bangs it long. Green out of the congestion. Hogan. He's in the clear, so he'll have a bounce. He's put it through.
That was a fantastic passage of play, and it got the reward it deserved.
Back on terms again. Sherry palms it down. Simpkin. He's hit up the lead. They're a big chance here. Thumped away. Whitfield should have done better. Who's front and centre? Ball to be won on centre wing. Archer accepted the invitation. Doesn't often waste it. Sheasel. Great body work. The defence has fallen down. Whitlock. Dangerous to leave on his own.
Just a question of whether the lead will be 6 points or 1.
It'll take a good kick from there, and that one's not coming back.
I think he was committed to taking a shot before he even received the footy.
Taking no risks with the kick in. Himmelberg working hard and presenting well. Bedford all on his own. Curtis went bang and out of play.
We haven't seen any spot yet, which is surprising given the comments that were made during the week.
Briggs showing his skills. Bedford. Sherry leads his opponent. Got the handball away.
The kick was under pressure, so the umpire shows some leniency.
Sherry smashes it out of there. Davies-Uniacke. Delightfully done.
Takes him high.
The ruse looking ominous. Constanti. Here's real danger now.
He could put the finishing touch on a fine passage of play.
Set sail for home, and he has delivered.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
Both sides are cracking in hard at the present time. It's a great contest. The two big men do battle. Simpkin. They might be caught out on the turnover. Briggs. Canelio snares the loose ball. Look at the desperation. What's he got on offer? Constanti had his name written all over it. Hardiman throws it on the boot. Whitlock looms large as usual.
He'll fancy his chances.
Set sail for goal, but the kick is astray. One behind only.
He'll be disappointed. That was one he would have expected to convert.
Whitfield tasked with the kick in. Himmelberg marks in the back pocket. This will go very wide. Honours the lead. And they're away. Briggs has found some space. Takes the safe option. Daniels marks on centre wing. They're moving the footy well here. Sherry gets in the way. Squeezes the kick.
Time to turn on the Jets.
Larkey.
He'll be picking grass out of his teeth after that. They're tackling with venom today.
Sherry wins the tap. Wardlaw. He's been busy so far. Larkey.
In the back is the call.
Can he find a teammate? That's a bit of a gift. Simpkin intercepts.
Big tackle laid. He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing.
Sherry wins the tap. McKercher.
The lift door's closed on him, and he's gone.
It's a hot footy today.
Curtis has found some space.
If he can nail this first shot at goal, he might just be in for a big day.
That's offline. Didn't really give it a chance.
Always unlikely from there, but he is capable.
Can they finally get it into their forward line?
Himmelberg in the clear. Got a little time here. Searching kick. Curtis read that one like a book. That's skillful. Taylor tries to spike it out of the danger zone.
It'll be tossed in the pocket.
If one side can get on top in the clearances here, it'll go a long way towards deciding this match.
Sherry wins it. McKercher. Solid tackle. He's hurried the kick. It's a poor one. Powell heads them off at the pass.
This, to make a good start, a very good one.
Needs it to bend back, but it's not going to.
This one might come down to who kicks better at goal.
Ash goes short with the kick in. Have they weathered the storm? Short pass looks good. Bedford has charged into space. Tidy ball. Goad. Didn't need to be asked twice.
It's been a lacklustre affair so far.
Dersma gets his hand to it. O'Sullivan. Briggs runs onto it. Buckley blasts away. Comben makes good contact. Daniel fighting hard. He's stopped in his tracks. Keeps it low. Foot race on the wing.
He's drawn a crowd.
The umpire says he had no prior. Dersma punches it out of the ruck. Wardlaw. Lucky. Strong grab.
What's he got on offer?
There goes the kick inside the 50. That's great footy.
They've hit the ground running, and a goal here will give them a handy break.
He's given it a tug and missed.
They did well to construct that shot at goal, but the inability to convert really let them down.
Back into play. Himmelberg pushes into space and receives the footy. The Giants might be about to start something. Ash, that's good work rate.
Hi Riley, just doing the gather round stuff, and then I'm up to round 12 and do 12 resis. It's also the same round as round 7 of the Inclusive League. Your Broadview side are versing Salisbury at Salisbury Oval that round.
Yep. He might just be in for a big day.
Goal for goal. Good close match unfolding. Dersma, the winner there. Simpkin cops some unwanted attention. The umpire will have it. Dersma wins the tap. Simpkin, Goad. O'Sullivan, was that a legal disposal? They're playing for keeps.
It's already looking like this will be a stoppage-heavy game, so it's tailor-made for those who thrive on getting their hands dirty.
Dersma showing his skills. Wardlaw leading from the front. Oliver affects the turnover.
It's not a fair fight. Some good tackles are being laid. Both sides are hard at it.
Briggs with a deft tap. Kelly. Dersma wins it back. Sheasel. Davies-Uniacke harassed into an error. Briggs ensures that 4-8 will come to nothing. Normally delivers. Hogan can keep it moving. Bedford can get it and go. Briggs, that's a dreadful hand pass. Got to go quickly. Time running out.
They have absolutely spifflicated him. No way through there, and they'll reset.
The two big men do battle. Simpkin, Powell, that was almost handed to him. Daniels absorbs the pressure. Gone, caught napping in a dangerous spot.
It's a bad feeling when you know you've been done cold. He doesn't miss many, so you wouldn't think this would pose any problems.
He's a good set shot, and he's buried that one.
The Roos are really attacking the contest and looking dangerous when they get the ball forward.
1 quarter down. It's been entertaining so far, and there's little in it on the scoreboard.
Gary's with us again. What's on your mind, Gaz?
The Roos have smashed them in hitouts and clearances, and it's an absolute wonder they're not further in front. If they lose that midfield dominance, this match could turn. But the flip side is that if they can maintain it and start putting it on the scoreboard, they could easily run away with it. Both sides have plenty they need to do better.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Briggs with a deft tap. Neat little worm burner. Oliver farms it out. Davies-Uniacke desperate to win it back. It hasn't been a great spectacle, but at least it's close. Goad.
It's a masterclass in ruck work.
Davies-Uniacke. It's a tough game. He's been run down like a wildebeest.
Better to kick to a contest and get done holding the ball.
Hogan.
If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out.
We'll find out in my
He had prior
Next video,
He's having a word
my next 12 Rezzies video, we'll find out how good Broadview played against Salisbury. And I reckon they won by, you want to know now, before the next video, I've actually got Broadview winning by 57 points against Salisbury.
Cornelio, Kelly, Buckley, he's gone. Daniels, look at him go. Oliver with a chance to run. What's he got on offer? Gothard works hard to present. Useful hand pass. Good looking kick. Simpkin had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. He's leading all comers for disposals. They've opened them up here.
Hang on, it was 75 points that Broadview won by against Salisbury.
The runner will be out in a minute, going for territory.
Punched that like he meant it.
Archer, no easy exit. That's commitment to the cause. No free kick, and they've got a stoppage in a dangerous position. The two big men do battle. Cornelio, Daniels, we've seen this before, and you just get the feeling we're going to see it some more.
So often he provides great energy for them up front, and he's done it again.
It's a good old-fashioned arm wrestle. Briggs, the winner there. Cornelio, Kelly, Leak, Brown. They've worked it well. He's been busy so far. Hogan got to the right position and hung on.
That was great use of the body. He's so hard to beat in those situations.
They're in front, are they? Yes!
He had the opportunity to put them in front. That's exactly what he's done. Lovely finish.
The Giants having a good patch. The big men fly. Simpkin in his natural habitat. This is promising. Sherry, McKercher, what can he do with it? Punched away. Taylor, Iden, knew the tackle was coming. Onto the non-preferred. Buckley, Himmelberg, throws it on the boot. Callahan has a vice-like grip. The Giants look well drilled. Quality delivery by foot. That's a useful ball. Sherry knew where the help was. Sheasel, with time, gets his kick despite the heat. Taylor takes an excellent grab. Buckley has found some space. Oliver, Sherry gets there first. Gives it everything. Thumped away. Iden, terrific forward pressure. Daniels, Callahan. A bit of a panicked handball. That's skillful. Kelly needs a good decision. Is anyone home? Briggs can go back and shoot at goal.
Goals haven't exactly flowed so far, so this would be valuable.
Briggs, what a game he's having. He can make it even better, and he does.
Well, if you give him room inside 50, you'll pay more often than not.
The Giants have kicked the pass three, and they're looking formidable. Sherry with the tap. Simpkin has some attention to deal with. Oliver, Briggs, he's everywhere at the moment. Hogan gets to the front spot.
He continues to reel in contested marks, and it's not just physical strength. He judges the ball in flight so well.
They like it behind the goals. He's got it.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
The Giants are having a lot of the play and making it count too. Sherry with a deft tap. Simpkin, they cannot keep him quiet. Clean pickup.
Almost couldn't help but fall on his back there.
This would give him a shot of confidence.
Set sail for goal, but the kick is astray. One behind only.
They dodged a bullet there. They might not be so lucky next time.
Taking no risks with the kick in. The Giants having a great patch. Waiting for someone to come at him. Good work rate. And they're away. Gothard.
He's suddenly a popular man.
Riccardi runs onto it and can drive them into attack.
Stoppage coming up on the wing.
Rucks go at it. Leak. The Roos have denied them the corridor. Riccardi, Kelly, in no man's land. Cornelio, can he find a teammate?
Scott doing what he does best.
Stringer,
Boot to ball, and that's a goal.
5 consecutive goals, and the opposition seems powerless to stop them.
It's a handy buffer they've established.
the two big men do battle. Simpkin is there. McKercher. It would be a hard umpire who would ping him for that. Sherry showing his skills. Leak, can he get it out? It wasn't the best kick, and we'll have a throw in.
The Giants would arguably be sitting on a greater lead if they'd been a little more careful with the ball. They sort that out, they'll be hard to stop.
Sherry wins the tap. Kelly dealt with the pressure. Cornelio, Brown.
They're fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal.
They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Sherry, the winner there. Kelly, Simpkin gathers. He's generally a good kick. He's normally better than that.
What's he got on offer?
Riccardi
In some space on the wing.
penetrating ball. Archer
With another spoil. Time to turn on the Jets.
The Roos are not getting their hands on the
I
ball
reckon they will.
near enough, so they need to turn
I
that
got a
around
feeling,
and
I
go
reckon
on to
the
win.
grand final opponent, it could be likely to be
Sherry,
Goodwood,
the winner there.
considering Goodwood have actually,
Is folded back.
although Goodwood have actually belted Athelstone by 120 points in that round.
Out in the tackle. Curtis, Sherry.
If Broadview can be able to beat Goodwood in their own ground, I reckon Broadview will look good to win the league.
And the kick inside 50 lets them down. Tidy ball. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Ignoring the corridor for now. Wardlaw has charged into space. Honours the lead. Sheasel
On centre wing is marked.
Goad. Gothard is calm in a crisis. The Giants are playing some great footy. You can't afford to do that too often. Goad. Gothard clears the area. Hardiman looking to pull one back, and that's exactly what he's done. Well played.
He's all class in front of the sticks. That's a great finish.
The Roos haven't played great footy, but they're hanging in there. Sherry gets his hand to it. Simpkin squeezes the kick. Goad. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Sheasel sets sail for home, and he has delivered.
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go straight through.
They've pegged them back nicely. This is an entertaining match. The big men fly. Leak. Powell, one step ahead. He's had little impact so far. O'Sullivan on a lead. Sheasel. The defence has fallen down. Himmelberg heads off the danger with a well-judged mark. Goad. Couldn't mark, so he brings it to ground.
Good close match this, with no sign yet that either side is going to crack.
Sherry wins it. Bedford. Kelly. That's almost worth a kick. Briggs is released by the handball. Daniels all on his own. Leak. This will be their first entry for a while. It's a desperate tackle. He's set upon. Could that have been holding the ball? Some thought it was, but not the person who matters. Sherry got his palm to it. Simpkin. McKercher met solidly.
Blasts away, and that's out on the full.
According to some of these fans, all he had to do was kick it 60 metres on his non-preferred to a player on the other side of the ground in his blind spot while being tackled. Easy. He'll surely go back and slot this.
Looks good. He's steered it through.
That's why they want the ball in his hands.
The Giants have the edge, but they're in a dogfight. Don't worry about that. The big men fly. Wardlaw on the same page as his ruck. Simpkin, McKercher, Zerha. He's stopped in his tracks.
Didn't take the first option, and he's been penalised.
He bit off more than he could chew there.
Little one to half-back. The Giants are out of trouble. Well-weighted kick. Plenty of heat in this game. Larkey, recognising the urgency. The Giants have had slightly the better of it so far, but there's just 2 straight kicks in it at the long break. Time for some more insights from Gary on the boundary.
There are already a few players sucking in the deep breaths. There's nothing like match play to show you where you're at physically. The match hasn't reached any great standards, but the players are attacking the contest in a manner befitting greater stakes. It'll be interesting to see who runs it out better.
Thanks, Gary, as we get going again. Good ruck work. Callahan competing fiercely. Cornelio, centre square, loose ball. Buckley, that's a bit of a waste. Blasts away. Ash got a fist in. Zerha, Curtis runs towards goal and slams it through for a 6-pointer.
They've got to find a way to get him into the game. We know how damaging he can be.
The Roos on the board first after half-time. The big men fly. Leak read it well. Bedford under pressure. Which way will it bounce?
He couldn't get his fist or foot to it.
Keen to keep it moving. They take the advantage. Ash, it's a tough game.
They have absolutely spifflicated him.
The umpire will have it. Sherry slaps it out. Wardlaw, he'll be sore in the morning. Rinse and repeat.
2 rucks, please.
Briggs got his palm to it. Leak, Taylor, no easy exit.
Gaz, what have you noticed down at ground level?
The Roos are doing a lot right, and they've got great belief they can win this match. The longer they stay close, the more that belief will grow.
They're tackling with venom today.
The Giants have had considerably more ball. In fact, you could argue they should be further in front.
Cornelio, Briggs.
It's a good old-fashioned gang tackle.
Something has to give soon.
The Roos will be scratching their heads wondering why they're behind when they're comfortably winning the inside 50 count.
Taylor, Iden.
That is not the place to turn it over.
That's the value of pressure. Must kick goal in a close match.
From the pocket, looks good, is good.
Bit of momentum now. That's 2 in a row.
The Roos have made a great start to the half. Sherry smashes it out of there. Simpkin, McKercher loves the hard stuff. Wardlaw, Ash spoils. Buckley, you can't question his commitment. Dangerous place to lose it, hacking it forward. Sherry making his claim for the Golden Fist Award.
He was optimistic if he thought he could break that tackle.
Sherry with a deft tap. Wardlaw, he just keeps racking up disposals. Larkey. Wardlaw continuing to win the hard ball. Daniel punched away. Taylor throws it on the boot. Buckley puts his head over it. Iden doesn't often waste it.
Punched that like he meant it.
Hardiman, Buckley
Couldn't finish what he started.
he's caught.
That's commitment to the cause. There might have been an argument for a free kick there.
Briggs got his palm to it. Callahan, Angwin hasn't seen a lot of it. Cadman got to the right position and hung on. Just has to hit a target. Scott tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Daniels swoops and kicks a goal.
Typical small forward's goal there. He's a real live wire inside forward 50.
One straight kick is all that separates the sides. The big men fly. Simpkin, Spargo. They've got them on the overlap. Davies-Uniacke is in the clear and marks uncontested.
Kicking at his first.
It's a big kick. Is it big enough? He's got it.
He might ask for more time forward after that.
The Roos having a good third term. Sherry wins the tap. Simpkin, Wardlaw fighting hard. That sloppy play and it could come back to bite. Riccardi gets to the front spot and can line them up.
He's 1 from 1 so far.
You'd think he'll kick this. You'd be wrong.
A gimme goal gone begging. What a waste.
Taking no risks with the kick in. Curtis.
They are hunting the ball carrier.
Was that a legitimate attempt to get it out? The ump gives him the benefit of the doubt. Sherry with the tap. Leak. It's on the way. Good looking kick. He's dobbed it.
6 different players have shared these goals. It's been great teamwork.
The Giants have pushed the margin out to beyond a goal. Sherry with a deft tap. A bit of a panicked handball. Bad error there. Larkey marks it centre half forward. Simpkin. That's an impressive mark.
He can put the finishing touch on a fine passage of play.
He's normally dependable, and he is this time.
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
The margin's back to just a point. Briggs with a deft tap. Canelio, good-looking kick. Gothard, probably too far out to score. Daniels,
He'll be annoyed at himself letting the tackle slip high.
what's he got on offer? They're moving the footy quickly. Alarm bells are ringing.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
Hasn't got hold of that one. It'll be a behind.
They've been kicking well at goal, but that's a real missed opportunity and lets down some good play upfield.
Daniel goes short with the kick in. Curtis can keep it moving. Finds himself in space. Dawson with a chance to relieve the pressure. Picking their way through. The kick is precise. Scott. Thumped away. Powell. He's run into trouble.
It would be a hard umpire who would ping him for that.
Big clearance to win here. Wardlaw. Powell. Stripped of it. Goad. Just had to get it out. O'Sullivan. He hasn't been himself today. Himmelberg saves the day. Normally delivers. He's hit up the lead.
He's been industrious.
Curtis makes good contact. Ball to be won on centre wing.
Gary, what have you noticed down at ground level?
The Giants haven't been able to generate as many forward 50 entries as they would like, but they're still in front because they've been efficient with the ball.
Angwin
In his natural habitat.
Goad. Working hard and presenting well. Clever kick.
Ash, they must be sick of the sight of that. Himmelberg. Curtis takes an excellent grab.
Normally a reliable kick. Can he make this one count?
The lead might be changing hands again. It does.
He had the opportunity to put them in front. That's exactly what he's done. Lovely finish.
The Roos with 2 on the bounce. Sherry has rucked tirelessly. Simpkin closed him down.
No leniency from the umpire there.
It's a bad feeling when you know you've been done cold.
Sherry cuts it off. Slick hands.
Hardiman. That one was not open to interpretation.
He's suggesting he got something on it. Oh, I'm not sure he did.
Daniels
With time.
couldn't get a disposal. Stringer. Callahan. Callahan is the man for the moment. He's the man for the moment.
He just followed his routine and executed the kick perfectly. He knew that was a goal before anyone else did.
The Giants have responded to the challenge. Sherry smashes it out of there. Simpkin, terrific tackle. They're going nowhere and will have a stoppage near the centre. Sherry showing his skills. Wardlaw, O'Sullivan, can he force his way through? Powell, it's a decent strike, but it'll fall short.
Danger averted, frantic defence.
That's smart play, really. There's no point taking unnecessary risks.
Whitfield, tasked with the kick in, honours the lead.
Tidy ball.
Ash, all on his own. The Giants look well drilled. It's a dreadful mistake. O'Sullivan, this is a big opportunity.
I'll be back in front if he can nail it.
He's tugged it. Taylor
Doing what he does best.
Sherry couldn't burst through. Whitlock.
He was trying to beat a path to goal, but he was shut down quickly.
Sherry,
The winner there.
Wardlaw, Larkey, drop punt, and he has put it away.
How good was that finish under pressure? He's such a classy player.
The Roos are taking it right up to their more fancied opponents. Sherry
It's a masterclass in ruck work.
kicks inside the forward 50. Spargo, he hasn't kicked it very well. Zerha
He's the beneficiary of some unselfish play and should convert.
For a little breathing space.
through it goes, and they extend the lead.
Well, if you give him room inside 50, you'll pay more often than not.
The Roos are really taking it to them today. Sherry,
He's worth his weight in gold.
Simpkin. O'Sullivan runs onto it and can drive them into attack. Zerha
Attracted a crowd.
Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. The two big men do battle. Davies Uniacke doing the grunt work.
What are your thoughts, Gaz?
The Roos might be more conservative with the footy now and try to ensure that they don't cough up a late goal.
Important clearance here. He'll be sore in the morning. They've given it back. Got to go quickly. Time running out. Briggs.
Leak. I've liked his game today.
Goddard. Great hands there.
What's he got on offer?
He hasn't done a lot today, but he's still done some good things.
He hasn't troubled the scorers, and he won't with that effort. 3 quarters in, and this one's still up for grabs. Huge last quarter coming up.
Gary's with us again. What's on your mind, Gaz?
A close, high-scoring game. What more could you want? Some of the forwards are enjoying themselves, and it always feels like the next goal isn't far away. Having said that, if either midfield can find a way to better protect their defenders, that'll go a long way towards winning the match.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway.
Briggs.
He's been beaten, but he had a win there. They cannot keep him quiet.
Centre square. Loose ball. Good tackle. Careful with the kick. Daniel. The Giants have denied them the corridor. In no man's land. O'Sullivan. He's wrapped up.
He seemed completely unaware of the company he had.
Nothing wrong with ambition, but you've got to know your limits.
Stringer has got loose. Careful ball movement. Not good footy there. Hasn't seen a lot of it. Scott, he just dropped it.
How did he get rid of it? Illegally, says the ump.
He's having a word with the umpire, and he may just have a point.
Dawson had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. Doesn't often waste it. The Roos are out of trouble. He's got an option in the centre square. Simpkin had his name written all over it. That's skillful. Wardlaw, this is good footy. Dersma, can they turn back the tide? Whitfield making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Squeezes the kick. Wardlaw leading from the front.
Big tackle laid. They're tackling with venom today.
Sherry is giving him a bath. Simpkin.
If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken.
Rinse and repeat. Sherry
could do this with his eyes closed.
Wardlaw.
Time to turn on the Jets.
Dersma.
When one tackle just won't do. It's been a solid hit out for both sides and great intensity for a practice match.
Callahan just shoveled it out. Oliver.
Leak.
Bedford.
What can he do with it?
The kick lets them down. Just has to hit a target. Bedford uses the body well.
Success here would bring the margin back to under a goal.
Critical contest coming up.
Cadman
read it best and will cut the margin.
Will he go for the banana or try to curl it around on the non-preferred?
Here's a chance with the outside of the boot, and he's miscued it. No score. His field kicking is normally first rate. Quality delivery by foot. And they're away. Larkey has charged into space.
What's he got on offer? Neat little worm burner.
Dawson in the clear. Good hands. Dersma gets it out of the danger zone. Larkey, he's taken a beauty. Normally delivers. They're moving the footy well here. Larkey
can run and gun.
Throws it on the boot. Sheasel does the crumbing. That could be a goal-saving tackle.
It's not a fair fight. Got to get rid of it quickly. That's not quick enough.
Took too long there and coughs up what could have been a shot on goal.
He's generally a good kick.
This might be travelling out on the full. It is.
Can he find a teammate? Whitfield on a lead. Kicks laterally. Iden can keep it moving. Probing ball. Spargo read that one like a book.
I wouldn't put this past him. I've seen him do it before.
That's not going to be a goal.
Never looked to have the distance. Takes the safe option. Cadman has found some space.
You're leading in the tackles right now with 75 tackles come round 7. After an 18 tackle game against Sark, after an 18 tackle game against Kenilworth in round 5.
Clever kick.
The Giants moving the ball well. Ash, the fans will be happy to see this. Stoppage coming up on the wing.
Sherry,
he is simply too good. McKercher,
Simpkin. It's no place for the faint-hearted.
Neither side able to clear the footy.
Sherry
has had his measure today.
Simpkin. They're playing for keeps. The Giants will have one eye on the clock.
The Giants have had enough of the ball, but they haven't been as efficient with it as they would have liked.
Kelly.
Leak.
Callahan.
He's only had the one inside 50.
Brown. Working hard and being rewarded. Goad. Didn't need to be asked twice.
The sprint is on.
Scott. No easy exit.
I reckon so.
They want ball, but they're not going to get it.
Briggs with a deft tap.
Leak. They're fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. No free kick, and they've got a stoppage in a dangerous position. We thought this would be a good duel in the ruck.
Simpkin under pressure. Foot race on the wing. Buckley leads his opponent. Bedford probably too far out to score. Here's a big chance to peg back the margin.
He doesn't miss many, so you wouldn't think this would pose any problems.
Same here.
Kicks it goal, and that's travelling straight over the goal umpire's hat.
They've been guilty of some questionable decision-making today, but not on that occasion. That was much better footy.
The Giants were after the first, and they've got it. Sherry gets his hand to it. Wardlaw,
Great anticipation.
Kelly, Briggs,
Leak.
I reckon you will be very
well.
hard to
How's
stop.
the entry? That's a waste. Chips to halfback. Scott pushes into space and receives the footy. Taking time to assess the options. Decides to go. There goes the kick inside the 50. Green, desperate defence. The Giants have been gallant. Can they get their noses in front? Sherry.
It's been a mighty performance.
Davies-Uniacke. This for the lead. It's online. He's ice cool under pressure.
Terrific goal there. He's so dangerous in front of the sticks.
If I'm still playing, I'll have to do my
It's
best.
an almighty arm wrestle. Sherry showing his skills. Wardlaw, O'Sullivan. Which way will it bounce? Daniel. They've put themselves under pressure, looking to extend this margin. Dawson.
We've seen that before.
Hogan. Hardiman got in the way. That's a bit of a waste. Dawson
Took him high.
They've got them on the overlap. Good work rate. Golden opportunity here.
This to seal it.
Here's a goal. Oh no, what's he done?
The coach has got his hand covering his mouth, but it's not hard to imagine what he's saying.
The Roos are struggling to transition the footy. Gets the kick away. Larkey, Constanti, Hogan, desperate to win it back. This might roll through. He's got another one.
Surely that shut the gate on them.
The Giants have had a great patch. The big men fly. Simpkin. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning.
I
Bouncing
reckon
ball.
so.
It's a tough game.
He'll be picking grass out of his teeth after that.
They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. Davies-Uniacke. He's been set a task. Who was he aiming for? Feeling the heat. Brown. The Giants are finishing with a wet sail. Dawson thwarts them again. Tidy ball. Davies-Uniacke. Great body work. Archer, all on his own. Good-looking kick. They've opened them up here. Ignoring the corridor for now. He's normally better than that. What's he got on offer? Takes the logical option. Cadman. Himmelberg with a chance to send it forward. Met solidly, moving the footy laterally. Anyone's ball. O'Sullivan. McKercher. Simpkin running in support.
They cannot keep him quiet.
Dersma is the man on the spot, and he's marked.
This just has to go through. He cannot afford to miss.
That's offline. Didn't really give it a chance.
I just wonder how many more chances like that they're going to get.
Ash goes short with the kick in. Honours the lead. Holds it up, waiting for an option to present. Dersma says thank you very much.
This simply has to go through. No ifs or buts.
Steadies, delivers, and back they come.
Well, they've given themselves a chance to pinch this match. It would be highway robbery.
There it is. A scintillating game of football and a precious win. They found a way to get it done. What are the main takeaways from that one, Huff?
There was nothing on the line today, and frankly, both teams played like it. That's okay, though. Nobody wants to be playing their best footy at this stage of the year, and there was no danger of that happening today. At least they
Coach's name is Phil Summers.
Thanks for your contributions throughout the day, Huff. That brings our coverage to a close. Thanks for being with us. We'll catch you again soon.